So, we'll just get it over with. I'm Tapley.
I'm Marcy.
And we decided to leave everything behind. Friends, family, beautiful Utah County, which I really love. She's not as partial to it as I am.
I love it, I just don't like the winter.
And we decided to step out of the comfort of our home and our friends and our family and having those networks close by to experience the world and to learn how to depend on each other as a family. And
hit a lot of goals.
Hit a lot of goals to be able to focus on self-development and building ourselves and some online ventures.
Relationships and health, and we have a lot of stuff to do to improve ourselves.
So that's who we are. The main reason that we wanted to do this was to share our travels with our friends and our family and anybody else that wanted to follow along. So this is really more kind of for us. I also want to send a message out there to anybody who might be struggling with mental health challenges that, you know, this life is worth living. And I personally know what that's like firsthand to struggle with anxiety, depression, PTSD, self-esteem issues, all that kind of stuff. So even though we're not like perfect, we're doing what we love and we're happy about it.
Eat your foot. Eat your foot? Olive. Juice. Juice.
Good.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Oh.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Next.
Speak louder.
Bring a towel?
Pretty cool to enjoy the sunrise from a hot tub on a cliff. It's pretty sweet. Check this out. I just don't drop my phone in the water.
Oh, fine.
12:01, last day in Utah, baby. Wish you were coming with me, huh?
Nice. Wait, so I'm getting the passport.
Go catch up. Are you ready? Yeah? Thanks for dropping us off, my guy. All right, we're headed off the wild unknown. Good luck. Oh man, pretty good. Let's check this out. You world traveler. What did you find to watch? Football. I'm watching Good Morning. Choosing Delta. We didn't choose Delta, we chose Aero Mexico. They chose Delta, so thanks Aero Mexico. So, first taste, what do you think? You survived the brutal voyage. Well, last leg of the journey. everything.
Weirdly peaceful.
Any thoughts?
It's exciting to me to work on Spanish.
How's your
Starting
Spanish?
to understand it. Trying to pay more attention and see what we're talking about. And new things.
What was the most challenging thing yesterday?
Getting from the hotel to the airport.
It was pretty stressful getting through customs too. 'Cause,
That was kind of stressful. The most difficult thing was getting to the hotel.
yeah, border crossings are always stressful though. Let's go back in. Hold on to me right here, okay? ¿Tú eres de aquí?
No, ese es de acá. Este es el valle de Punta Langosta. ¿Sabe un poco de español?
Un poco.
Un poco. Yo nada de speak English.
Está bien.
Bueno,
Yo vivo en Philippines
bueno.
para 2 años. Para 2 años.
Tú también.
Y mucha influencia de español
Bueno, ok.
en las Filipinas.
Sí, sí, sí.
Pero español es difícil para mí.
Es difícil también para speak English, es muy difícil. Yo maya. Yo sé maya.
Vaya.
Maya. Mayeros.
Hablar maya.
Va a hacer poco de hablar maya. Porque mis abuelos son mayeros.
¿Cómo se dice buenos días en maya?
Maluquín.
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 Oh, bonito.
Bonito, sí, Maluquín. Buen día.
Maluquín.
Ajá.
Wow. Muy bonito.
Ahí está. Eso.
Perfecto.
El control está por allá, para el aire.
Ah, the light.
Sí, ahí.
Boom, baby. Look at that. Ropa interior, color, normal. No, está aquí. The bathroom is actually super nice. So just kind of a recap, we ended up spending a few days in St. George with some friends and family, and then while we were there we played the Whisper Challenge, which is a really fun game where you put these headphones on and you have really loud music, and then your partner has to whisper something to you and you try and figure out what they're saying, and the more phrases you can get in a certain amount of time, the better off you are, and that was really fun. We didn't do so hot.
I was gonna say we lost.
We didn't record us doing it, but yeah, the other people with us did excellent. And then we spent, oh, you gotta tell them about my surprise.
Oh, it's happily booked a couple nights at the cliff,
Yeah, in on the cliff.
in on the cliff. So that was beautiful. It was beautiful during the day, but nighttime was the best to see all the lights. And you just opened up the windows and there it was. You're just on the edge of the cliff and there's a little porch, and anyway, it was quite beautiful, and they had beautiful breakfasts. And
Yep, and then, our flight left out of Las Vegas at 6 a.m., so we had to be there at 4. So we went there the night before with a friend. My homeboy Jared hooked it up and dropped us off. And
poor guy.
Yeah, went home and worked a full day after getting up at crack of dawn. So, and then Really, the flights were pretty uneventful.
Extremely uneventful.
Yeah.
Just the way I like it.
It's pretty good. And then we ended up getting here to Cozumel, and so we actually landed in Cancun, spent the night in Cancun, and then came down the next morning. But it's been, I don't know, the weather's a lot nicer. We're still adjusting to that, and
It's just nice.
yeah. So one of the questions that everybody's asking us is why Mexico? Why South America? Why are you guys moving? Why are you basically like taking two little girls and being homeless? A lot of people are telling us that we're brave. Some people are telling us that they're jealous of what we're doing, but that's, I would say, the minority for sure. What are the responses you've been getting as people find out about what we're doing?
Oh.
But we had some personal things. So one of my personal goals is to get outside of the comfort zone, and that's extremely critical when you're facing mental health challenges. You always have to be aware of that comfort zone and make sure that you push your boundaries. And sometimes it's important to be in the comfort zone, but if you never expound where your comfort zone boundary is, then it's going to continue to get smaller. So this is a big way for me of stepping outside the comfort zone, and I think for both of us.
Were you? I'm having fun.
But we're also giving up a lot of, conveniences as well. Like, we don't have a car here. We have to walk everywhere. Like, we gotta walk to the grocery store. We gotta walk. We don't have drinkable water. So things like taking a shower, washing your face, is done a lot differently than you would do it in the States, because you don't want a lot of water in your mouth. All the way down to cooking and all that kind of stuff. Laundry. We have a washer, but we don't have a dryer, so we're hanging our clothes out.
Right, but it's not horrible stuff. It's all good stuff to do.
So, but there are definitely a lot of modern conveniences that we're leaving behind too. And I think that's part of the spirit of adventure. You can't see the world from the comfort of your living room.
Right.
There's one thing to watch on TV and another thing to experience it in real life. So I think part of it is we're wanting to push past our comfort zone and define kind of who we are as a family and help build that relationship.
Yeah.
What's one of your main goals of doing this crazy thing?
Oh, the biggest one's just spending more time together as a family.
Oh yeah? Tell me about that.
Well, it's more spending more time with Tapley.
Why do you say that?
Because you're always gone. Or you're always on the phone. And here we've actually been able to spend time together, and you're not on your phone 24/7 and not always off helping somebody with their car problems or other problems.
What are some other goals?
Just to see and learn about other cultures and appreciate the big, beautiful world. Because there's nothing wrong with enjoying your culture, but it's important to learn about other people, so that way when you meet them in daily life or wherever you go, you can understand more about the reasons why they do things or why they don't do things, and learn to be more respectful and considerate. And anyway, it's just a big, beautiful world, and there's a lot to see and appreciate. And the other thing too, though, is I have a friend, and she's quite a bit older. I think she's 96. And she said she and her husband, they always went on adventures. And she said she was glad they did, because by the time she was retired and it was time for them that they could start doing stuff, he had, I think it was dementia or Alzheimer's, and so they couldn't have done those things. So she always told us, she said, adventure when you can, because the only thing that's promised is, like you said yesterday, not even today's promise. So, which, there's nothing wrong with waiting until you retire and everything, but if you can, it's better to enjoy life right now. So.
And we are doing things for the future as well. It's not like we're recklessly going out and racking up tons of credit card debt to make this happen either. Like, so a little bit of backstory. We are working on the road, so we have some stuff that we're trying out for the first time. I'm recording a course, and we'll be marketing that online, and finishing up a book that we've been working on for a while. And just we're trying to figure out some other things we can do while we're on the road, some mobile stuff, freelance type work to make things work. And we also have, some residual income from rental properties and things like that. So we do have a little bit of a safety cushion and a little bit of a budget to work off of. We're hoping to increase that. So I think that's a big part of it too. So I would say for me, the goals are kind of push outside the comfort zone and build that relationship with the family. I want to learn Spanish, which is why Mexico, South America area, as we travel around to these parts of the world. Hope to develop some more savvy linguist skills, figure out how to be self-sufficient.
Be a lot better with money.
As well. So.
Well, and our health. Trying to be better exercising and eating better, which we've been doing whatever days. We call them Snack Tuesdays, but they're all during the day, but that's pretty much the only day where we do stuff. We've been eating really well, so.
Yeah.
But we still have a lot of room to improve. We're working really hard towards that, so.
Anyway, so because of my struggle with mental health challenges, we wanted to end each episode with a little letter I thought it would be really creative to end each episode with a letter to my former self, talking about maybe a little bit of my past, a little bit of my future. But this is our story, and this is why we think this life is definitely worth living. Dear younger me, not sure how to introduce myself, so I'll get down to it. I am the future you. I'm writing you because I remember how difficult things were when I was in your shoes. And I just want to let you know that you made it. You have a beautiful family, an amazing wife whom you trust, takes good care of you. Oh, and that 1970 Dodge Challenger Magnum 446 pack. Wow. Almost. I know you often think about what will be in store for you and what challenges you'll have to overcome. Let's not waste any time getting into it. Life is hard. You're going to lose close friends, make decisions that will haunt you for years and fail so miserably that it will pivot your entire life, at least a few times. So you're right, in a way, that life will be full of challenges and hardships and regrets and shortcomings. But that doesn't mean that's all there is to it. Each hardship brings understanding, experience, and strength. Things that will help you overcome bigger challenges, and each time you do that, you become stronger. I know. All of this has been said before, and it's nothing new, but don't just take it for granted. Life moves swiftly, and so do the people in it. Very few people will be in your life for the long haul. Be in the moment, and don't be afraid. Be in the moment when there's laughter. Enjoy the smiles and the high fives. And don't be afraid of the dark times. Let them teach you and make you stronger. Always remember that no matter how dark it gets, light will always return. As long as you keep on going. Being uncomfortable means you're alive. This is a life worth living. Sincerely, your future self.